Put my banner up. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, my good people? Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Whoop, whoop. There we go. It's your boy, Big Clout. And we back again. Sorry it's been so long since I've been on here, but you know, some things change in my career as far as my job situation. So I definitely wanted to take a little break to get things situated with the family and everything. And so now, hey, we back at it. And so look, if you don't know who I am, let me just do a quick introduction for my people right here. Hey, I did this. I switched it up today, y'all. Y'all know I'm live on YouTube. Salute to everybody on YouTube, all my clout chasers. What's happening? To my people out here on Instagram, what's up? I switched it. It's not Instagram tonight. Facebook. It's actually Facebook. What's up, Facebook? Look, some of my kids are woke. They may come in here. So forgive me if they come in here and take over the show. But tonight we're going to do a quick one. I know this is a horrible time to do a video because the Colorado football game is on and some of y'all just rushing to watch that. But Atlanta, woo! Woo! Atlanta, 12,000 people are about to hit the streets in the ATL, baby. 12,000 of y'all. 12,000 of y'all. 12,000. And look, check it out. We're going to listen to this news report that came out the other day about the people in Atlanta and what's going on in Atlanta. Salute to my people on Facebook. Look, and we're going to get into it. So this is going to be a quick live stream, quicker than the other ones. And so I'm not sure if my people on Facebook will be able to actually hear the live stream that I'm going to be sharing on YouTube. So if you can't hear it, you might want to switch over to the YouTube channel so you can actually see it and hear it. But anyway, we're going to get into it. Let me share my screen from presentation, and we're going to get right into it. I'm even going to skip my intro today because I want to get right into this crazy situation that's happening down in the ATL, y'all. Y'all listen to this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Come on, y'all. Work with me. Work with me. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Share. All right, here we go.
An estimated 12,000
Turn it up.
tenants in Atlanta who are behind on rent have gotten eviction letters.
A housing official asked Atlanta.
Let me bring it back.
An estimated 12,000 tenants in Atlanta who are behind on rent have gotten eviction letters.
A housing official asked Atlanta City Council members to find a way to help. Fox 5's More Stiggs explains the evictions have restarted after a pause during the pandemic.
If you've ever had a family member who's been evicted, well, the financial strain they face, that's obvious. But there's also an emotional burden. For example, when a school-age child is pulled out of the classroom, the parents got to find another place, or worse, a shelter.
Now pause. A place and a shelter, it's the same thing. A shelter is a place. So he didn't even have to say the second part, but I guess he felt compelled to say it, right? To make things kind of seem more worse than what they actually are. But in any circumstances, if you're getting evicted, things are bad.
You don't have to fall under the legal definition of poverty to have all your belongings put out on the street because...
Whoa. Hey, look, watch this. Let's see what's out here, y'all. Let's take a look. We got a couch. This looks like a queen or a king size bed. Looks like it has the top of the extra cushion for the top of the mattress, right? That extra foam to make it extra soft, right? Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this? Y'all know what this is? Y'all see that? That's a Bob Marley. Is that a poster or is it an actual record cover for the record? Not sure, but Bob Marley is out there. Is this like a fan here? A light looks like to be there. Another stand-up fan here. A tower fan. You know, some covers. A lamp. I mean, what is this? I don't know what this is. Y'all tell me what that is. To be honest with y'all, I've never experienced someone getting evicted and their things being left out on the streets like this, right? This looks like to be a parking lot from the apartment complex. And the stuff's just out there on the street. It's not like by a trash can. It's just out there on the streets. Wild.
You got way behind on the rent.
Filings have ramped up the mounting number of evictions in Fulton and DeKalb counties.
This Atlanta Housing Commission official estimates 12,000 tenants have been or are now under an eviction threat.
Ooh, that was loud. 12,000. Sorry about that, y'all. 12,000 people are under some type of eviction threat. 12,000 people in one city. Atlanta's pretty big per my knowledge, right? It's a pretty big city. But 12,000? Googly moogly. 12,000 people? And these are just the ones we know about. This is just the evictions, potential eviction filings that we know about. What about the ones we don't know about, or the ones that have already happened? I'm under the belief that this is within the last month, right? This is what, September? This is from August. So August, there's 12,000. Please correct me if I'm wrong, please. But my understanding that these 12,000 evictions are from August 2023.
The pause on legal filings did not erase a rent balance, and being forced.
So look, let's slow down for a second, because I know I'm rushing and I want to watch the game like y'all want to watch the game. Once again, we are in a place where the news and the situation at hand with these evictions and the moratoriums ending is quite simple when you think about it, right? As far as the potential to have avoided an eviction, right? Had you had a job throughout the pandemic and you did not have to pay rent, the wise thing to do would be, the responsible thing to do would have been to save the money month by month, put it to the side, and wait for the moratoriums to end. Then go to your piggy bank, crack it open, take that money, and give it to the landlord. That would have been the responsible thing to do. Now, I understand, and I am aware that everyone did not have continuous employment throughout the time. I'm uber aware of that, right? The next best thing that could have been done to help some of my people in hot Atlanta avoid this situation would be what? Big clout. Another solution could have been just to save some money, or to pay whatever you could pay month to month to the landlord, property manager, owner, whomever who was in charge of collecting the money. Even if, let's say, your rent was $2,000 a month, but all you could pay was $300. In a lot of cases, the owners, the property managers, whomever, may have been willing to take that $300 a month. They may have been willing to take that $150 a month to help mitigate the long-term financial responsibility that's going to come down the line, which was this month, September 2023. No more rent moratoriums. And for my people in hot Atlanta, it's real hot in Atlanta right now. If you outside and you got evicted, it's extremely hot. I can guarantee it. Right? Even if it's cold, it's hot. Look, so let's continue with the news story. And I see you, auntie. I see you. Salute to my auntie in California. My auntie got big money. She ain't worried about no eviction. You hear me?
Force from the home can turn lives upside down.
And have to move out of their school districts, right? Can't attend the same school. That disruption is a huge inhibitor for educational attainment for kids.
This is the first time they got me.
Now, pause. Now, they're saying that, when you get evicted, one of the main things is that the kids have to move districts and the kids have to go to different places. This is true. The other part that's true, what they're not telling you, is that everyone being evicted does not have children, right? So now we're going to listen to a story about this lady and see her story real quick. And this is interesting.
down for eviction.
I promise y'all, we're gonna get. I'm gonna end this fast. We're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the football game. Salute to Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. I'm gonna watch the football, and I'm not a college football person, but I'm. Hey, just let me do this real quick, please. Atlanta, my people in Atlanta, what's going on?
A senior living in this large complex has a different circumstance. Veronica Showers explained to her landlord about a...
Look, her name is Veronica Showers. This person's name is Veronica Showers. Let's see what she look like.
Series of personal setbacks.
I do security.
She's a picture of a black woman, older black woman, right? They called her a senior citizen on here. I don't know, but this lady, Veronica Showers, and we talked about this in all my other streams, black women are leading the way when it comes to evictions in America. Black women are being evicted at double the rate of any other group of people in America.
Security. I worked every day, but it's like I was just working for nothing. Every time I got paid, they went in, they was getting the loans.
How many months are you behind?
Lord have mercy, 11,000 something.
And
Okay, this lady, Miss Veronica Showers, salute to her. Sorry about her situation. You know, I do have empathy and sympathy. I'm not I'm not cold-hearted, right? The woman said that she is $11,000 behind on her rent, right? Who's gonna go save this black woman, this senior citizen black woman, this older black woman, who also said that she worked every day as a security guard? She's not a person on welfare. She's not on Section 8. This woman has a job. But what she said was this. Listen, she said when the money comes, the loans just take it. Which means what? She got some payday loans or something, seemed like, and they just taking the money as soon as it hits her bank, right? And so instead of doing the mature, responsible thing, knowing that, hey, you're living quote unquote for free for a while, let's stay away from the same day loan places, right? Let's stay away from the credit cards. Let's just save just a little bit of money, even if it's $50 a month, right? Because we're going to have to pay our rent later, lady. We're going to have to pay it later. Like, housing is not free. We talked about this in my other stream, right? Housing is not a human right, but you do have a human right to move wherever you want to. We discussed this. It's on the website for the United Nations. It's one of the 30 human rights. This is documented. But housing itself is not a human right. You have to pay the landlords. You have to pay the property managers. For you to live for free and think everything was going to be peaches and cream for the next 50 years and you wouldn't have to pay, you're mistakenly wrong. You behind $11,000 and you knew that you was not going to have $11,000 saved up. So this irks my soul because now the landlords, the property managers, the owners, they have to take that loss on the back end, right? And so it's just like she's working every day. And I understand inflation is being crazy for all of us, right? But I'm assuming you were paying your rent before the moratoriums happened where you didn't have to pay rent. But then all of a sudden, you didn't have to pay rent. And so you just wanted to go to King of Diamonds. This lady wanted to go to the strip clubs in LA. I mean, in Atlanta, excuse me. Atlanta known for some strip clubs, y'all. She wanted to go to the strip clubs in Atlanta, the senior citizen woman. She took her $11,000 and blew it at the strip clubs in Atlanta.
Andrew Sneggenberger said late fees and other charges keep residents even further behind. He says new government assistance is needed.
And it's good practice to make sure that the two branches of government are working in coordination to make sure that we're spending money as well as we can.
One of the members, Antonio Lewis, reminded the body that not too long ago, the city had to give back federal funding, $10 million that was intended for housing.
Look, we talk about this all the time on this stream, right? And I tell y'all, I tell all my clout chasers, look, we cannot depend on a government to do some type of assistance or some type of subsidy in order to help us pay our responsible part of our lives, right? To pay our rent, right? We can't rely on them. So what do we need in every community? Shout out to my man, Mr. Eric, in the building out there on Facebook. Salute to you. What we need is higher paying jobs. So we need to get new skills that provide us with these higher paying jobs. If we're going to wait for the government to do anything, we're going to wait forever. It's going to get done 25 years from now. If we want to wait on investors to come in to try to buy homes and help lower the rental market and all this, it's going to take forever. Their pocket's not deep enough, right? If you want to look, I say this every time. Even if you're on some type of Section 8 or some kind of government assistance and your rent payment is below market value, let's just say it's $500 a month. You're paying $500 a month, right? When everybody else paying $2,500, right? You think in 2026 your rent's still going to be $500 a month? No, it's going to go up, right? The rent from 1987 is not the same rent from 2023, right? So we have to get new skills, whether that's getting into trade schools, whether that's something in technology, but we need new skills and we need other streams of income in order to keep up with the world that we live in. It's pretty simple, right? When you think about it. Now, this woman was a little bit older, so I mean, I don't know if she had a husband. Didn't seem like she had a husband. I mean, but this is what happens when we mismanage our money and when we mismanage our responsibilities as far as our housing goes. Shout out to Anton Daniels, who reported on this earlier. He said one powerful thing that resonated with me. He said, back in the days, people would prioritize a roof over their head, no matter what, right? So, they may not have had a car. They might used to have to walk to work or walk to catch the bus, right? They might not have had the best food. They may have had to eat beans and rice, but they had a house. They had a home, and not necessarily a house. It could be an apartment, right? But the point was that they were responsible enough to say, hey, you can take the nice car, you can take the car, you can take the fancy food. I'm not going to go to Burger King. I'm not going to go to McDonald's. But you know what I am going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay my rent, right? I'm going to pay my mother rent. I'm going to pay this mortgage. It's going to get paid, right? And so for some reason, the rent moratorium just made people go crazy to whereas it was like, oh, now I got an extra $1,100 a month. Well, that $1,100 a month before. And it's a trip because even if it was $500 a month, right? Your rent was $500 a month. And now you don't have to pay the $500 a month, but you're still getting the money from whatever subsidy or from whatever Social Security or whatever you're getting the money from, right? Side hustle, Uber, Lyft, whatever it is, right? And you're getting that $500 a month. Instead of putting that money to a side and investing it in something, whether you buying silver, fractions of gold, putting a little bit in the stock market, just putting it in a savings account for later. Instead of doing something like that, right? You just go spend it. And now look, 12,000 people in Atlanta facing eviction, facing homelessness. Kevin Samuels told y'all winter is coming and nobody wanted to believe the man. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Okay, I'm done. Look, if you guys want some other solutions, you can use my link in the description. I went to a bootcamp tech school called Careerist. Right now it's 50% off. You can get it. You can use my discount code in the description below. You want to learn a new skill, a new trade. I went there to do sales tech engineering. Great course. They help you with your LinkedIn profile. They help you with getting a mentor. They help you with your resume. And a lot of those jobs are work from home, right? And starting salaries is between $70,000 to $100,000 starting out, right? If you don't want to do that, that's cool. Look into trade schools at your local community colleges, plumbing, welding, construction, electrician. All of those things are great places and great. Even nail. Shout out to the women, man. Nail techs. If you could leverage your nail tech skills into creating a business, a profitable business, ladies, do it. Man, if y'all got skills to do it, right? But we cannot just sit back and let life happen to us and then don't think that we're not going to have to pay the piper later down the line, right? And so to my people I know some people in Atlanta, man. My brothers live in the Atlanta area. I got some homeboys I did some music with that's in that Atlanta area, right? Shout out to my people in Decatur, my people in Stockbridge, my people in Lithonia, my people in Stone Mount. You know, I know some people in the area. You know, but anyway, this your boy Big Clout. I'm gonna get up out of here because I'm about to go watch this football game. But yeah, check out the links in the description below for my people that's on YouTube. And I do sympathize with my people that's in Atlanta. I know y'all having a hard time right now, and hopefully things get better. But we signing out for the night. Thanks to my people who came through on Facebook. Salute to everybody that's gonna watch this on the replay, and salute to my people who came through. Right, I didn't even check the the chat or nothing. Salute to my people right here on Instagram. YouTube. Salute to my people on YouTube. Y'all have a good night and go Coach Prime in Colorado. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night.